Hi, my name is Pascal Drouin. I'm working for Lallemand and I'm based at the Minor Institute. Metagenomics offers a new perspective because it allows us to see the full spectrum of the population, the microbial population that are on silage. So those populations, some of them are present but are very hard to grow on different media, or even we don't measure those. So one of those populations, for example, is enterobacteria. Most of the study that has been performed right now do not measure by classical microbial technique the enterobacteria population. But those populations, they are present on the silage and they do have a function. They do have an activity during the fermentation process. Either a good one to increase, for example, inhibitory function, or a deleterious one with degradation of some of the good compound to different organic chemicals. The yeast population is a main problem during silage fermentation, mainly at the end of the fermentation process during feed-out period. They are responsible for the aerobic stability deterioration of the silage. So during that process, yeast grow and consume some of the carbohydrates that are present and lead to an increase in pH. So the way to control those populations could be mainly to have a good fermentation, to restrict the presence of oxygen as long as possible during the fermentation process, during the aerobic stability, so during the feed-out during the feed-out of the silage. So for that, if the silage has a good density, a very high density, the oxygen could not flow inside the silo and the yeast population will not grow as fast as when oxygen could more easily go inside. But also some other microbial could produce antibiotic or inhibitory compound that will decrease or slow down the growth of some of the yeast. Some of this product, for example, phenylactic, is produced by lactic acid bacteria. The mycotoxins that are introduced at time of ensiling could have different metabolism pathways. So some of them will be active or will stay there in the silo for a long time, but some could be degraded right away by different populations. So this, to find out the activity of those populations, that will decrease the mycotoxin or degrade the mycotoxin is one of the goals now of research in silage microbiology. So we need to find out the activity of those organisms that degrade mycotoxin. So either their diversity and their main activity. So how do they behave? How do they increase the degradation process? So some of the mycotoxin will be degraded, some will increase following also the increase in population of different fungal that will develop in the silage.